Hello, my name is Jake, and I'm developing ShadowSpace. Well, this is it. The final, or, well, for now, final, devlog of this project. And, well, it's come a long way. So, how do I feel about the project? Well, that's what this devlog's for, isn't it? So let's get started. Okay, before I talk about my feelings, well, what's happened in the project up to this point? Well, I'm almost done. I've just got a few bits to sort out. The tutorial level is not finished, although the actual things are in there. I just gotta... Basically, the code is there, just gotta put the things on the scene. And I've just got to do some sound stuff because I've got some copyrighted Metal Gear Solid sounds, like the alert sound. But the game's in an amazing state right now. The biggest change between the last devlog and this devlog is the addition of my second level. So, originally I was going to have a few other levels, but obviously time constraints. But I wanted at least 2 levels when I got around to that fact. The first level is very linear, so I really wanted this second level to be a bit more open-ended. Basically, you're left to your own devices in some specific way. The basis of the level was 2 keycards with 2 paths. And basically, there will be 2 symmetrical sides. Obviously, objects and enemy placement will be completely different. But basically, the geometry, like where the walls are, where the floors are, they're practically the same. In order to beat the level, you need to find the 2 keycards that are scattered in these 2 specific areas. Once you get those keycards, you can then open the doors to get to the elevator to finish up the level. Pretty simple. And you know what? While I was creating the level, I was thinking, is this actually going to work? And all that kind of stuff. And when I finished it, I play tested it, and overall, I like the more open-ended route that I took for this level. The first level is very linear, so again, it's more the fact you're restricted, now you're not, kind of thing. And I kind of attributed it to the tutorial introduces the player to the mechanics. The first level is kind of like a test, like a playground type situation where you're kind of just trying to figure out how the enemies work, figure out different strategies you may want to take. And then the second level will basically be some kind of ultimate challenge, which would be basically, can you look around the level and find stuff? Pretty simple. So with the second level done, most of the project is finished. Done. I am done with the project in that respect. I had a few more things to sort out outside of the second level, mainly readability things. So for example, I added sprites onto the floor and made all unwalkable areas like this really dark grey, basically. And I also added this opening thingy where the screen zooms out and you're unable to move for a little bit. Mainly as just a fact to say, oh yeah, that is the player. Yeah, not much has changed mechanically at all, really. Most of the mechanics were done by last devlog, mostly, so that's pretty good. I wanted to mainly use this devlog, though, to talk about the project overall and my feelings against it. So, here's the major question. Now that everything is over, how do I feel? Well, if there's one word I can put it, it's elated. If there's another word, it's exhausted. But it does feel good at the end of the day. Doing a project this big is exhausting, but it's definitely a lot of fun, especially because it was testing me, both creatively and technically. And it feels so good to finish it up finally. And the thing with this one as well is... The thing with this project as well is that this one is really special to me. This one is the biggest, to say the least. This project is the culmination and the ending to my 3 years at university. And wow, it's nearly done. It's pretty surreal, actually. And one of the biggest questions I'm actually having in my head right now is, am I done with the game? Yes and no. You see, I'm finished with this project in a few days, and then I'm going to stop doing it for the time being. I'm just going to dock it. I'm just going to say, this is done. Beta done. There you go. But there is a possibility in the future I may return to this project to make it a full game, maybe. If I do, you bet I'll be here explaining that journey, all things considered. But hey, I'm excited for the future as well. Like, you know, I'm graduating in September, all that kind of stuff. And as I said before, this project is done. So it's like wow, like I've achieved so much during this project. I've learned like so much. I can't even list it all. Like I can't even list it all. It's so much. I think one of the biggest things for me is probably like how to design gameplay mechanics. I think that's probably one of the biggest like increases. Obviously, I knew how to do it beforehand, but like it's more I've improved on one, my coding, two, my design philosophy when it comes to gameplay mechanics. And yeah, those are the two biggest ones, I think. As I said before, I'm excited for the future. I'll still be doing game jams, doing GMTK in like over a month, so that's fun. And when I do another project, I might be here talking about it, you know, if I get the time. But anyway, I've rambled long enough, so I'm just gonna go at this point. So yeah, thank you for watching, especially if you've watched all the previous devlogs. Thank you to my lecturers for for watching them, I guess, as well, and you know, sticking me through the project. And I guess I'll see you whenever.